The Gators will kick this away to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Throwing for his running back. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Touchdown, Florida. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but they take it into the end zone. They're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. Ball started at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Gives it to the back. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the tailback's got it again. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Sellers. Catch made on the right side. He's swarmed by the defense.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
First down here for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Hawkins. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida 7, South Carolina 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Dump off caught by the running back. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The ball is loose. The offense will recover, but it's way short of the first down and a turnover on downs. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff in a single back formation. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Well, that is a great throw and a catch. But now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
Receiver in motion now. First and goal, handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second down and goal upcoming. It's QB sneak. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that center and guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Florida 14, South Carolina 0.
Returner looking to create better field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wide out. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It's now second down.
The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to scramble now. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on a screen.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking to throw it deep. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And now here comes the point after attempt. To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. To throw, it's Lagway. airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
And the wideout goes in motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him out across the 20. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Florida 21, South Carolina 7.
The Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Gotta give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Snags the good throw. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
After 42-yard line. Second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Lagway. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry up. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. And sack sets up an important third down. And he'll set up to throw. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Dropping back, it's Lagway. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Going after, knocked right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
And now the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quick throw caught on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Florida 28, South Carolina 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Going for a big play downfield. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On the play. Second down coming up.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Webb. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's brought down, a sack for the defense coming up big on this 4th down play.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
He's brought down at the 13-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw over the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. The tight end has got it, and they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, Florida. This offense is still clicking. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away.
Florida 35, South Carolina 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And the Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
2nd down after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle, but 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
At the 13-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.